Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Hi. Hi. Hi, Martina. Hi, Asha. Hi, um, Khalid. Hi, Shegun. How was your week? It's good? Okay.
Yes.
Ayomide. Nice, nice, nice. Good job. Okay, guys. So I'm going to call each one of you to kind of remember to say one or two things about what you learned last week. So who want to go first? Waiting for Collins. So who want to go first? Ayomide, can you say anything you remember about what we taught last week? Can you hear me?
Yes.
So tell me anything that we learned last week. Okay, let's try Asha. Can you remember what we talked about last week?
Something we talked about is that how we can change pictures to be in the shape of a circle.
Okay, that's good. So good job. Who else? Um, Khalid, do you remember what we talked about last week? Tell me anything you remember. Okay, you guys are not talking. So I'm going to ask you all to share your video now. So everybody put your video on. Asha, your camera is locked. Good, good. Shegun, I can see you. Good job. Rogers, good job. Martina, I'm not seeing you. Who else? I can see you, Khalid. Good job. Who else? Shegun. Martina, you're the only one I've not seen. Good job, Ayomide. Okay, so the concept that you guys learned last week. So who else is there that's not sharing? Somebody is not sharing. Yeah, Martina, I cannot see you. I need to be sure you're in this class, okay? So we're going to do that. Today, I want you guys to actually do it, okay? I know maybe some of you might have questions last week and things like that, or you might be having some struggle. So I want to know where you are. I want us to fix whatever thing that you don't understand, okay? Because you have to get it. It's not that difficult, not difficult at all. So here's the deal. Remember what I was showing you in the past. First of all, let me tell you what you learned last week. So last week, you learned that if we have a square, sorry, my hands are not straight. Let me try. If we have a square box like that, it's easy to turn it into a circle. And the easiest way is to get a scissors, cut this side, cut this side, cut this side, cut this side. Do you see it's becoming like a circle? Do you see that? So that's the technique. But when you have a rectangle, it's much harder to turn into a circle. You have to cut like this a lot, and cut a lot, and cut a lot, and then cut a lot. It's already looking like a circle, but you still need to cut more. You gotta cut more, then you gotta cut more until like that. You see, it's a lot harder to make a circle like that. Okay? But that's the technique you are learning. So let me quickly show you an example of how to do that in coding. Okay? So let's okay, we were playing with this Asha file last time. Okay, we created a folder for Asha, and then we didn't have a file on that. So if I want the file now, I just click the plus sign, Asha. Are you getting it? You can create a folder. Okay, you can create a file. You see that? Folder file. It's easy, isn't it? So now let's create a file. What kind of file I want to create? I want to create HTML file. So I'll call it shape.html. Okay. See, now I'm an HTML file. So Ayomide, I know that your computer is your computer. Are you able to write code on your computer now? Yes or no? Thumb up, thumb down. Thumb down. Oh my God. So do you know how to share screen yet? Do you know how to share your screen? Okay, share your screen for me, because we can, if you continue like that, then you will not be able to write any code, and that should not be the case. Let me stop sharing so you can share. Share your screen. Asha, while she's sharing her screen, I want you to quickly solve this, and everybody else who can try, okay? So share your screen. Oh no, I stopped sharing mine. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. But Asha, I want to ask you a simple question. What is X times X? Hmm?
X times X.
Mhm.
Wait, no, I mean X to the power of 2.
Okay. So X to the power of 2 times X to the power of 2. What do you think the answer is?
X to the power of 16.
Okay, good. So I see where you are now. So I'm going to show you quickly. Ayomide, we are waiting for you to share your screen. Oh, she's sharing her screen already. Great. So Ayomide, now I see where you are. Open Google Chrome. You see Google Chrome right there? Open it. Open Google Chrome. What are you opening? That's not Chrome though. Yeah, no. Chrome is right there in your screen. Do you see? So click outside of that. Click outside of that. No, click outside. Good. So look at the middle towards the left. In the middle, there is Google Chrome. No, 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 not that one. Yeah, exactly. Click on that. Or double click. You double click like 2 times, like fast. Or you right click and click open. Right click. So when you have on your, are you using a laptop or you're using mouse? Which one? I can't hear you. You have to mute
Laptop.
yourself.
Laptop.
You're using laptop. Good. So you will right click. To right click means on the side. Okay, so you know your laptops
Yeah,
where you're touching is like that.
Set the time.
So you right click,
It's
you right click,
um
right click right there. No.
in the class
Did you click on it already?
on the
Okay,
computer.
great. That's what I want. Okay. So now I want you to type T U Okay, see that thing, online HTML editor, click on it. Click on it. No, remove you, remove you. Go back, remove T again, remove T again. Type T again. No, yeah, click on it. Okay, see that star? You see this star? Do you see that star on the top? Star on the top? No, on the right, towards this side, on the top. You see that star? Click on that star. On the top, not in the black screen, outside of the black screen on the top, where you have the address bar, where you type things. Is it where you see the tutorials point? Is it where you see tutorialspoint.com/compiler/ something? You see bookmark? Yeah, that's where I want you to click. You see that bookmark thing? Yeah. Say done. Click done.
Yeah.
Click done. So
I don't
now
have this part.
try to click the plus sign. The plus sign. You see the plus sign on the top? Close to where you see online HTML editor on the
I
left.
think you need to cut the hand.
On the left. Go. You see? Where you have, I want you to create another tab. Move outside to the top part, top of your screen. Keep going. Yeah, that plus sign. Click on it. Yeah. You see, so next time you need to find tutorials point. It should have been saved here. Wait. Move out of that place.
Leave that and go and sit down. Like the button that says all bookmarks.
Yeah, I wanted you to be saved there. See where you see Adobe Acrobat, WeTransfer account. I wanted you to have tutorials point there so that anytime you want to use it, you can easily just click on that spot. But for now, now you know, see that online HTML editor? I want you to turn it to your friend. Click on it. Click on it. So anytime, click on it. Anytime we are in a class, say close. So anytime we are the class, even before you join the class, open it. That's where you are going to be writing your code. Okay? I'm going to call you another time to show you how to download VS Code on your laptop and how to install it. And then you can see the same screen that I see. Okay? But for now, for today, this is where you are going to be writing your code. You see that in between the body, do you see body? B-O-D-Y? You see B-O-D-Y? That is where you're going to be writing your code. So click on in front of that P, the last P, you see P tag. You see the P tag? In front of where you say HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. You see that? Yeah, go to the end, the P. No, the last P. Keep the last one. Yeah, go there. Click at the end of it. At the end of that angle bracket. Yeah, click on it. Click and press enter. Yeah, I see that you need to learn how to use computer itself. Okay, just click, left click, not right click. You are doing right clicking now. Click on the left side. Left click. Left, move to the end. You are right clicking. You need to left click. Right. See, when you see that laptop, you need to click on the left side, not on the right side. No, you are doing right clicking. Left clicking. Left. Okay, press enter. Yeah, so I see the problem now. You need to learn how to use computer a little bit more. So thank God that you share your screen today so I can see where you are. Okay, so that's where we are going to be writing code inside the body. Just press anywhere inside the body. Do you know how to delete stuff? Do you know how to do backspace? Click inside the body. Yeah, anywhere inside the body, click it. No, inside. You're outside. Move inside. Yeah, I see the problem now. Okay, I'll need a different class with you to show you, but just pay attention to what we are doing today, okay? And then I'm now going to take you to it one-on-one. Okay? Don't worry. It's okay. That's part of learning. Okay? If you already know how to do it, then there's no point for you to be in the class. So don't worry about it, okay? So now stop sharing your screen now. Let me share mine. Thank you. That was a good one. I'm very happy to see your screen today. Okay, Asha, I have a question for you, and I have a question for every one of you too. So every one of you, this is a brain teaser before we go into what we want to do. So I say X times X. Who know the answer? Asha, you already say so the answer. So Collins, what's the answer? Quick, 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 quick. This is not where we're going. Give me the answer, Collins. Okay, Dracula, please give me the answer.
For what?
X. Oh, you can't see my screen. I'm so sorry, guys. Please forgive me.
X times X?
Wait. Okay. So let me go back to Collins. Collins, what's the answer? Give me answer quickly. Fast,
2x.
2x. Dracula, what's your own answer? Fast, guys. 2x.
No, actually, yeah.
2x. Okay. Who else is left? Martina, what's the answer? X times X. What's the answer?
To the power of 2.
Wait. What do you say?
X to the power of 2.
X to the power of 2. Who else is there? Asha, what? I already have your answer.
You said 2x.
Who said 2x? Ayomide, what's your answer? X times X. Quick. You know it.
Power 2.
X raised to power 2. Who else is there that I'm missing? Okay, I feel like I'm missing one person. Khalid, what's your answer? What's your answer?
Bachelor's is 2x.
You said 2x too. Okay, great. Okay. That means you guys haven't learned this or you forgot. So this is correct. This is correct. So Asha start first. Asha already said x power 2. So Asha is correct. This is wrong, and this is wrong. So whenever you know the meaning of multiplication. Let me tell you guys, and then I will take you to the next level today. Tegun, I forgot to ask you, but pay attention. I know you haven't done this in your school. Okay? So someone needs to mute themselves. I don't know who that person is. So everybody mute yourself. Everybody just mute yourself for now. Okay, good. Yeah, thank you. So, Shegun, I know you haven't done it in school. Okay, so do not worry. Just pay attention. Okay?
Yeah.
So whenever you say 1 times 1, we are saying 1 in 1 places. Okay? In 1 place. Whenever I say 1 times 2, we are saying 1 in 2 places. Okay? So when we say x times 1, we are saying x in 1 place. When we say x times x, we are saying x multiply the number of times that you want x to be multiplied by. So to represent x that is multiplied by itself 2 times, that means you put, that's power. That's what we call power. Okay? So if I say, watch me now, Shegun, pay attention, okay? So if I say Shegun raised to power 2, what I'm saying is that you should repeat Shegun by two times and multiply it. That's what I'm saying. So if I say Shegun raised to power 3, what I'm saying is Shegun times Shegun times Shegun If I say, okay, who can tell me what this is? X times X times X. What's the answer now? Who can tell me? Fast.
X to the power of 3.
Exactly. So Segun, say it. What's the answer now?
X up to the power of 3.
Exactly. So you see that is easy. If I say Ade times Ade times Ade times Ade, who can tell me? Segun, what's the answer?
The power of 3.
No, look at it very well. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Power of what?
Power of 4.
Exactly. You see, it's easy. So that's exactly what we are doing. So Dracula, try to remember your third grade, or fourth grade math again, okay? I know you forgot. You've eaten too much rice. Okay. So now this is for Asha. Remember I told you Asha, I say x squared times x squared. Okay? Whenever you have the same thing here, then the rule is that you can take one of the x's and then add together the power. So the answer is x4. So if I say y squared times y3, the answer is y2 plus 3 equals y5. If I say 2y times y3, Asha, what's the answer? Can you hear me?
Thinking.
Thinking, okay. So what do you think the answer is? This is just to trick you. So don't be scared. Don't be scared to fail.
2 and y to the power of 4.
Exactly. That's my trick for you. See, these beings or this guy is not the same thing as this guy. You can never do anything to them. They cannot be, it's not possible. So the answer is 2. So the only way to make it possible is that you have to separate. You have to separate the coefficient. You know there's 1 here too, right? Like that. You have to separate the coefficient from the powers. Then you can have 2 times 1 times y1 plus 3. So 3 times y3 equals 3y3. Okay, don't worry. I just want to get you thinking. Okay, I want to get you thinking. So next week we'll go more in depth to it. Okay. So you see now, I want you to think deeper. Keep going. You're doing well. All of you, good job, guys. So this is just to open your brain so that you can start learning now. Now everybody is thinking. So that's the purpose of that. So if we need to make a box in HTML, okay, we want to make a box like that. We will need to use the any tag that you can use to make a box. Usually we can use div, which we call division, div. So I will opening tag, div, okay? Then I can put anything I want to call it. I can name it box 1, and then put a closing tag, and then say div. So this is a box now. But the problem is that the default border size, so this is the border. You see this side, these lines here? That's the border of a box, okay? So that border, default means, you see, whenever you hear me say default, okay? Default means what is always going to be except you change it. When they created the computer, they've set the default size inside the computer and they've set it to 0. So if you do not change it, you will never see this line. This line will not show up. If we run this code now, it will never show up. Why? Because the default size for the border has been set to 0. So whenever you hear anybody say default means what they set it to. If nobody changed it, when they created something, they set it to default. Okay? Does everybody understand what I've said now? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Segun, do you understand what I've said?
Yes.
What is default? What does default mean? Tell me.
Default is like random. It's like a name of division.
Okay. So you're mixing two things. Okay, I've said two things, and you're mixing them now. Okay. So let me go back a little bit, and then we'll do it again. Okay. Don't worry, it's part of learning. That's what I want to do. I actually want you to make mistake, because the more mistake you make, the better you get. Okay. So I'm saying there is a tag to make a box, and that tag is called div. So making box. Making a box. Okay? But I'm saying that this box that's been made, there is something also that we call default. It is not a tag, it's just an English language. This is just me speaking English. Okay? This is just a word. It's not a tag. And I'm explaining to you that if I create something, let me say I'm creating, what can I create? I want to create a person. Okay, I created this person and I make the height to be 2 inches or whatever. But I say you can increase it if you want. And you decided to say, okay, you don't want to increase it, you want to leave it like that. So the original value that I set it to, that is the default value. That's the meaning of default. The original value, the original position, the original situation before we change it. Okay? Does it make sense now, Segun? Segun, what do you think default mean? Hello? Is it there? Let me be sure.
Auto.
Are you there?
Yes.
Do you understand the word what the word default means?
Yes.
So if mommy tells you, hey, Segun, don't get up from there. And then your dad came and your dad said, can you please go and get your tablet? And then you say, okay. And then you go to the kitchen or you go to the room to go get your tablet. Your default position was where mommy said you should stay. But you changed it when daddy came, okay? But your original position, your previous position where you were before daddy came, that is your default position. Making sense? Then you change it. So the same concept in the coding now. When they made the computer, when they made HTML, they set the default value for the border of a box to be 0. So when you write your code, you will not initially see it. So for you to see it, then you have to change the value from default to like 1 or 2 or 3, and then you can begin to see it. Okay, so let's like, I believe everybody has an idea of what I'm saying now, because we have a place we are going. Okay, so let's make the first box. To make a box, we put our div, and then we can now do this. Then you can write style inside like that. You can write style equals double quotes. We want this border column. We want it to be solid, 1 pixel, so we can see it. And then we finish with that. And then we close the tag. So everybody write this in your code. So for those of you who are using VS Code, that's straightforward. Write div. You see, I wrote div now and I put box 1 if I want. Then say style equals double quotes, and then say border colon, okay? And then what do you put? Then you say, I want a solid line, and I want it to be at least 1 pixel so I can see it, okay? So now, before we do that, I want to remove this now. You know, like when you write your code, you just do your opening tag and your closing tag, you put whatever you want in the middle. Now, check. When I open it to see what it looks like, you see, I only just see box 1, but I actually do not see a box. And if I don't put anything inside of it, look, if I didn't put anything inside the box, I can't even see the box because the default size was set to 0. It's there, but you can't see it until you now go inside and now look, style equals double quotes, you say border, and then put colon, and then say 1 pixel. Watch. You say 1 pixel, but it's not showing because I didn't tell it the type of border I want. So I want solid. You see that? It come up. I want it bigger. Put 10 pixels. See how big it become? 100. It's a box. But it's so big like that. When I put something inside the box, now watch. You see that? Reduce the size. Reduce the size. Oh, now I want it to be red. Default is black. If I do not change it to red, it will be black. If I remove it, see black. When you don't specify the color, the default, that means the original position they set it to was black. So to change it, I have to change the color too, to whatever I want. And I change the size. They put it at 0 before when they did it, and they set it behind the scene. When you don't see it, they make it black. So even when you don't put color there, and you change this to 1, it will show black. But for you to change it from what they set it to, then you need to change the color to whatever you want. Yellow, green, anything you want. And if you don't have anything inside the box, you know what happens? It becomes like an envelope. See this envelope? If I don't put anything in it, it's just a flat envelope. That's the same way these boxes are created. But as soon as I put my hand in it, then you can see it bigger, right? That's exactly what is going on. So I put something in it now. Let me just put nonsense in it. Do you see that? The bigger the thing that I put in it, then this is just going to be increasing and expanding like that. Okay? So that's how to create a box. So I believe all of you have created box in the before, and you understand how to do it. And so everybody make a box for your code. I will ask everybody to share your screen. I know some of you, this is boring, but just do it. I know, Martina, this is going to be boring for you. Khalid, make sure you do it. Follow your teacher instruction. There's a reason why we emphasize and emphasize and emphasize. So at your age, repetition is what makes it work for you. You have to repeat it and repeat it many times. Then even when they wake you up when you're sleeping, and they say, how do you make a box in HTML? You remember like that. Okay? So don't worry if you're bored. Just do it. Okay. So everybody, can you make a box? And I want it to give it different style, give it different color. So for me, I'm going to do red. So make it. So now I want to turn this box to become a square. To do that, so let me see who's sharing there. Okay, let someone share their screen so that we can see. Collins, please share your screen. And so I'm stop sharing now. Share your screen and let's make a box in your screen. Shegun, you will be the next, okay? So keep working. So today I want us to make a circle. I want us to make try to create like a rectangle, and then maybe, and Martina, you are going to be the one to lead that effort, okay? So we have just like 20 minutes left. So Martina, get ready. Shegun, get ready. Collins, I'm waiting for you to share your screen. Oh, he's not here. Okay. Shegun, share your screen. Let me see what you're doing. Two people dropped. Who dropped again? Martina, unmute yourself. Where is Rogers? Is Khalid here? Khalid is here. So who has dropped? Roger dropped. I am in this here. Sure. Who is somebody dropped? Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job. So now, where are you writing? Where are you making the box? Good. So make that box now. I want you to everybody make another box now. Okay, Dracula is joined, but somebody is still missing. Who is that? I'm missing one person. Okay. Oh, Colin is missing. Who is Colin in? Okay. So, Shegun, are you doing it? Okay, keep going. Keep going. You're doing a fantastic job. So, but I think there's a mistake in what you are doing now. And I want Asha to help him, guide him with the mistake. Okay? Look, review his code and give him advice.
Okay, I see the problem now.
Okay, you see the problem? Good job. So help him to fix it.
You see where like that little symbol is in front of border?
Yeah, that symbol is called semicolon. Say it. Semicolon. I'll type it in the chat. And then I want every one of you to say it out. So we have two symbols that you will be using a lot in HTML. Okay? So let me share my screen, and then Shegun, you will share later. Okay? So two so there's colon, you see, and that symbol is two dots together like that. You will see it on your keyboard. Sometimes you have to press shift down to get it. So you press shift and then press that button. And then there's another one that is half of, semi means half. So semi colon, which is one dot and comma. So you'll be using these two a lot. So remember them. Colon is full colon is this. You know, one full stop, no full stop. full stop is one dot like that. When you have two full stop like this, is we call colon. When you have one stop and then a comma underneath, is what we call semicolon. So we use this semicolon to end a section of a code. Whenever you see this, it means there needs to be a value in front of it. So if I say, what is size? And I put this, then you need to come with the value. I want 4 pixels. If you say color, and you do this, that means I need to put the value. The value is going to be like red. But to separate this size from the color, to say this is the end of size, I'll do that. This is the end of color, I'll do that. Making sense, guys?
Yes.
I know we haven't taught you CSS fully, but just accept what I'm telling you now. It's like I say X equals to 2. Okay? I say X equals to 2. If I say, so instead of this is equal to, in the code, we are saying X colon 2. And then when I finish that part, this is the end of this code, of this equation, and I do this. Then I start a new equation. I say Y equals 10. Then I do Y colon 10. End of that equation. That's what's going on. So everybody understand it. So the mistake that Segun has made now, which Asha is helping him to correct, is that Segun did this. Segun said, border, and then he put this symbol, which is semicolon. He put it like this. Yeah, he put it like that. And he didn't even give border any value. Then he went straight to like color, and he did this, red. So here, you didn't give border any value. So computer does not know what you understand what you said here, but it doesn't know any value you are giving it. So you have to say border, colon, remember colon is equal to, then whatever value you want to give it, red, solid, 2 pixel, anything, things like that. And then this is the end of this equation. And then start another equation. So that's what's going on. So everybody understand? Yes, no, yes, no. Ayomide, do you understand what we are saying? I need yes or no. Unmute yourself and say something. So everybody understand? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, great. So I'm so happy today, Ayomide, that finally I understand where you are. So we are going to be able to easily move things forward better.
You guys are eating salad. Me, African man, I don't eat salad.
So,
Right?
so now let's go back
I
to
saw
our
that.
box.
She was asking plantain, but I
Segun,
got it, man.
let me see who's talking.
There's-
Some people are eating African
No,
salad.
don't worry. I got food. There
Let's
is
see.
fire.
Oh, Segun is coming from your end. Okay, don't worry. I've already moved you. Don't worry. You're fine. So now let's continue what we are doing. Everybody now understand, right? So let's make another one. Segun, pay attention to what I'm writing. Div, I say style equals double quotes. Now I want to say the width like this. If you the mistake you made before is that you wrote border, you want to write border, but then you put semicolon, and then you continue and say color, colon, red, and then semicolon. There's an error in this code. And anytime you see your VS Code putting a line of red under something, it means there is an error. It's pointing your attention that there is an error. Okay? So it's now telling you got to do something about it. There's an error in this code right now. Okay, so if I now say box 2, okay, I'm going to give you guys test now. because I wanted us to move a lot forward today, but we're kind of behind. See, now it's telling me there's still an error in my code. You see, that's why this is red. So who can tell me? So let's start with Shegun. Shegun, what is the first error that you see in this code? Look at this. We have just 12 minutes left. So what is an error that you see in this code? Let me ask you to unmute yourself.
I'm
Shegun.
ready.
Mhm. Find the first error. Look for the red line that the computer is going to put. So where do you think the first error is?
Maybe in the
This semicolon.
Down?
Semicolon. Yeah, semicolon. That's where the error is. Remember that was the error you made. That's called semicolon, okay? You put semicolon, but you didn't put any value. That's why it's complaining like there's an error. You see, now that I removed semicolon, what is it telling you? It's saying you have several equations, but you did not hand them. It's saying like, I do not know which equation are you talking about. You didn't even say this equation stop here. See, now that I did that, I see everything correct for that equation. So this equation was correct, whereas this was not correct. So he's saying you didn't give value. So you now do colon, and then you give maybe 2 pixels. See, now everything is correct. But still one more error. So Colin, can you look at this old code now? There's an error somewhere here, in between here and here. The error is somewhere here. Can you find the error? Colin, please unmute yourself. Even if you don't know it, it's fine. Or it's dropped again. Okay, it's there. That's fine. So, and then somebody dropped again. Is it Rogers that is dropping? Or who is dropping again? Okay. Okay. Colin, there's an error in between here. Please, what do you think is the error? Okay, let's ask. Colin, you're too slow. I need you to answer that question. Just
It's
say
box
anything.
2.
So what's the error?
Box 2.
Box 2. So what's the error with box 2?
It does not have a semicolon.
Okay, so you are saying I should put semicolon here? But the error is still there. See, if you don't know where you are going, I've taught you this in the past. If you do not know where you are going, at least you know where you are coming from, correct?
I can't supervise because
Collins,
I thought somebody was chasing me.
Collins, say something. Don't mute yourself. I understand your brother is talking. Just talk.
All right.
So if you do not know where you are going, Collins, at least you know where you are coming from. Okay? If you do not know where you are going, look, this is an example you can compare with this. That's your first. See, your first strategy. My job is to teach you not only how to be clever, I want to teach you how to be smart too. Being clever is knowing x plus x is equal to 2x. Okay? But being smart is to think about it and say x plus x is 2x. That means if I say 200x plus 200x is 400x. That's being smart. Taking it to the next level. Figuring it out and idea yourself. Okay? So for me, my method that I use that works for me all the time is that if I don't know something and I see something that is working, I just look at the one that is working and compare it to the one that is not working, and I see what is different. This one is working. See, it's the one that makes this box. This one is working. So look at it, compare the two, and figure out what is missing. Look at it. Okay, you keep looking at it. Ayomide, give it a shot. What do you think is missing between the first one and this one here and that one? What do you think is missing between the two of them? Try. It's right in front of you. Pay attention to it. Okay, Shegun, is your turn. So I see why you guys are not picking it. Watch from here. Let's move them together. And then together. See? Is there anything missing between this one and this one? Can anybody see what is missing?
You need the
Yes, I can
greater
see it.
sign.
Yeah, the greater than sign. We got to close. We did the opening tag, but we didn't close it with the greater than sign. And that's why the error was there. But you see, immediately I put the greater than sign, what do you see happen? You see, it showed up and it said no more error. Okay? So anytime you guys confuse, do not panic and do not worry. At least you know what is working. Just compare what is not working with what is working. And that's how you figure out, because writing code is easy. What you are going to be doing most of the time is fixing your code. So you must understand how to think. So the reason why you are learning coding is really we are trying to teach you thinking, solving problems. That's what you are going to learn in this class. If I just want to teach you how to write the code itself, I can finish it in 2 weeks. But what we are going to be learning more is how to think deep, how to apply what we know to solve problems. Okay, now everybody know how to make a box. You see this box now? You can see that this box is not working. Do you know who can tell me why?
You
Look,
don't
there
need
is also
the
a problem.
semicolon.
Exactly. Who said that? That's very smart, buddy. You see, that's one problem right there. There's another problem here. We did the semicolon here, right? Sorry. We did the semicolon here. But we did not, you see, we didn't tell the computer what kind of border we want. Let's say dashed. Let's look for a dashed border. And then we see that it's giving us dash. Let's give it 2 pixels.
I understand flow floating, okay?
You see that it's working?
Otherwise, really helping, I'm doing it, I'm trying my best, but I'm not getting the accuracy.
You see that? Okay. So now let's make this other box to become a square. We have just 5 minutes left, guys. Wait. Okay. So let's make it a square. So we now give, you know what a square is? Shegun, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. What is a square, Shegun?
Yeah.
What is a square? Tell me what you think a square is.
A square is
Square. What do you think it is? Is any shape that have equal size on all sides?
4 sides.
Yeah. So equal
And 4
size. So
corners.
if I do 2 meter here, that means this side is also going to be 2 meter, and this side is going to be 2 meter, and this side is going to be 2 meter. So that's a square. Okay. So that means you know that if you have like that, this is the width. This side is the width, and this side is the length. Whichever one, okay? So that means all we need to do is make sure we have width equals width colon of same size. Let's do 200 pixels. Because you know why there's error? Because I did not hand this equation. Okay? And then I hand this equation now. And I say height. Instead of length, they say height. Height is 200 pixels too. See, it forms a perfect square. Let me make this to be 5 pixels so that it can become clearer. We can see it better. Do you see that? It forms a perfect square. Why? Because the width and the height are the same. If we want to make a rectangle is a such where the length is longer than the width. So now, to turn this to a circle, there is another formula that you need to add, which is that tag, that attribute, remove these angles. Remember when I was showing you how to remove the angle? So we call it border radius. You see border radius like that?
Yeah.
So if you give it 50%, remove the angle by 50%. Do you see how it turned to circle? So now, if I want to make the circle so thick, let me increase this to 50 pixels. Watch. What do you think? Isn't that looking nice?
Yes.
You see that? Then you can change the color of the border to be blue and see what happens. Then you can do whatever you like. I can put another circle inside another circle. Okay? So let's learn that and then oh wow, we are almost done. Okay. I'll just do that and then we'll continue that next week. But I want you to now, each one of you, I want you to make 10 circles, different color, different thickness, different size, including Rogers. I know, Rogers, you have done this like triple time, but you forget. That's why we are repeating ourselves. By the time I begin to rush you now, I want you to have capacity to handle the speed. So that's why I'm taking my time to lay a good foundation for you again and repeating myself. Khalid, I know you've seen this before, but I want you guys to do it again. There's a reason for it, because for learning, you repeat and repeat and repeat, and then you, even when you're sleeping, you remember. Okay? Okay. So every one of you, I want you to make 10 different circles. So I'm going to paste this one that we did I'm going to put it in the chat. And put it in the chat, and I want each one of you to copy it. And I want you to actually make 20 circles. And Asha, I want you to think of how to put another circle inside another circle. That's your challenge. But I will give you hint, okay? I'll give you hint right now. I'll do it quickly, and I want you to pay attention, okay? But I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I'm just going to be doing it, and I expect you to pay attention to it. So I'm making the first box with this div. This is my first box now. Inside my first box, I'm going to put another box inside, and I'm going to put another div inside this box. Do you see? I have a big box, and I have a small box. So if I copy everything that I have here now, I just want you to think, okay? I know you will figure it out. I'm already doing it, but I'm not going to tell you. See? I have one box now. Let's see. See, I make one box. So if I put it here now, I have another box now. No, wait. I have another, see? But the box is too big. So I'm going to turn this one to be 100 and 100. And I'm going to change the color of this one to be red, so we can see it. Do you see how I put? Then let me make it smaller. Let me make it 20. Do you see? Let's make 150 now. You see I'm playing with it, right? Do you see that? Does everybody see how I just put a circle inside another circle? I can put another one inside another one, inside another one, inside another one. Okay? So I'm just so I want you guys to think about what I just did. I make one box, I put another box inside another box. Okay? But for now, all I want you to do is copy that which I put in the chat. Who dropped again?
Yeah, I use the bathroom.
Oh, you want to use the bathroom? Please go ahead. Did Colin drop again? Yeah, he dropped again. Somebody asked a question. Khalid, I see your hands raised up. So what's your question? Khalid. Oh, that's why you say you want to use the bathroom. Okay, sorry. Okay, everybody copy this. If you have copied this, I'm going to call your name one after the other. And I need yes or no, okay? So let's start with Shegun. Did you copy it from the chat? Yes or no?
No.
So now you have to go to the chat and copy that, because once I end this call now, it's going to go away. You won't see it again. So I need you to copy it now. You know how to copy stuff, right? No? Yes? Okay, don't worry. Let me
I'll
see if I
try.
can. Yeah, you need to try. It's what I love. Thank you for saying that. Let me see if I can send it to you. Okay. Okay. Khalid is on it. Asha, did you copy it?
Yeah.
Good. So try to think of this. Make different shapes. Okay? I want you to play with it. This is where your creativity now comes. Now, this is what we're really training you to do. You know, we want you to be clever and creative and smart. You understand? So now begin to play with it on your own. Change the value to what you want, change the color, put another box inside another box. If you don't know how to do it, Google, okay? Or ask your mom. Have a conversation with your mom about it, and then see if you get any new ideas. That's what I want. Okay? So, Ayomide, were you able to copy it? Not yet. Martina, did you copy it?
Yes.
Martina, did you copy it? I can't hear you, Martina. Did she drop? No, she's here. But I can't hear you, Martina. You're not talking.
She said yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so Martina, I want to see something beautiful from you by next weekend, okay? Please. And Roger, did you copy it?
Yes.
Yeah, make sure. I want to see something very, very good. Okay? Come up with any idea. I want to see it next week. Ayomide, even if you can't write it on a computer till we have that conversation about how to use computer, I want you to write it on a book and you are going to show me. Come up with different idea. Make different shapes, different colors, okay? And who else? Okay, I think that's it. So Shegun, I want you to do something very beautiful. So bring me 10 different cycles with different ideas next weekend. So thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a wonderful week, okay? So bye-bye, Shegun. Bye-bye, Roger.
Bye.
Bye, Martina. Bye, Asha.
Bye.
Ayomide, bye-bye. Bye. Bye, Shegun. Bye-bye. Martina, bye.